Let's begin with this collaborative art exhibition titled Here and Now at the Thought Pyramid Art Center in Lagos.
A synergy of creative hubs unfolds at Thought Pyramid Art Center and the Tribes Art Africa Gallery in Ikoyi, Lagos as they present a collaborative group exhibition. Titled Here and Now, the showcase features about 20 contemporary artists exploring the narrative shaping Africa's future, stories of becoming, identity, memory, and environment.
It examines the elements of memory, presence, the environment, and identity, and how it shapes contemporary African art in this present moment.
Here and Now has a theme, identity. Now I tend to bring out the identity of our cultural heritage, like I said, as Africans and then as Nigerians, we need to push out our identity to the world, who we are, because you cannot see those works outside Africa. Maybe when you see them, it's an African person that creates those works. So we want to push out our cultural heritage through our creative way of expressions.
My three works, basically, in fact, most especially the one in the middle, emphasizes on the theme of the exhibition, Here and Now, because you can see the guy is carrying a lot of fruits, and a lot of three ants are trying to lure him to, collect the lemons. So it's like now you're getting some kind of things that are trying to sway you from what you already have that is enough. So this is basically what that work is talking about, and I believe it really resonates with the theme of the exhibition.
Through painting, material experimentation, and symbolic figuration, these artists showcase the weight of inherited histories, personal narratives, and the collective transformation defining contemporary society.
My works, I titled them Asaje. Asaje is a Yoruba word which means cloth of wealth. My works captures my cultural heritage as Africans, Nigeria to be precise. So I intend to showcase the world, our cultural heritage as Africans, as Nigerians. So there are so many culture in Nigeria particularly, but in this particular exhibition I tend to show the Yoruba culture. Now when you look at it, my works they don't really have a face. And why? It's because I want to remind you that you are from somewhere and you are going somewhere. So you can put yourself in that face that you are saying that doesn't have a face. You can put yourself and, okay, I'm coming from a cultural background. What do you know about your culture?
My works are based on mental health, human psychology, everything that has to do with the human life. And the works I'm exhibiting today, they're titled My Life is Mine, and it is well. They have to do with emotional instability and stability at the same time.
Impacting the society through art is something that is constant because they tell stories. Individuals are coming with their different stories. For instance, Bella Enfant, she talks about a whole lot when it comes to depression. She's been able to share her experiences and interpret it through her work. And what do you take from there? It's not permanent. These things are not permanent. It talks about the temporal state of life, as it were. Nothing is permanent. There's change, constant change. So the society should see the essence of change as constant, and it will come.
The exhibition asserts that here is never separate from now, emphasizing that place, consciousness, and time are deeply entangled. It challenges us to reflect on the quiet negotiations between the world around us and our internal experiences.
My practice as an artist basically centers on human energy and how humans possess multiple characteristics. You know, as a person, as one person, you could be this and you could be that. So other people, I could know you as this and I could know you as that. And when we get to another place, you also still blend in. You understand? So multiplicity in personality. So this is basically what my art speaks about. And that as a woman, somehow you have another side of you that could feel masculine. The one over there is titled Love on Me. Everybody deserves to be loved and to love, you know. Then the one in the middle is titled These Lemons Are Not Worth the Squeeze. Okay, then the one over there is titled The Waiting Boy. It describes a phase in everybody's life where you have to wait. You don't have a choice but to wait. Whatever it is, it could be a miracle, it could be, you know, your expectations and anything from anybody, from God, you know, just a waiting season of anybody's life.
My work explores identity, emotions, culture, human connection, and basically anything that makes us human. So this exhibition, Year and Now, is talking about the present, but not just only the present, the past, the present, and the future, and how these three work hand in hand. So is my work. I have 3 works exhibited here today. One of them, My Life, My Choice. The other, Still Becoming. And then the last one, Itoa of Benin. So My Life, My Choice, firstly, it shed more light on the power or how powerful the choices that we make can be. You, me, everybody are here today because of the choices individual has made in every one part of their life. So it's basically talking about how powerful, and viewers should wait and reflect on the power of the choices that they have made or they would make.
It gives me joy that people like us that are old, when we pass on, the younger generation that will continue this thing. It's a very good thing. My heart is full of joy.
The artists, they've been selected from various backgrounds, and they've been able to interpret their individual experiences and backgrounds into conceptualizing the thing and delivering it. So when you come to each painting, you have a different experience at every point in time. A particular one, for instance, is one right behind me by Esimolo Chiamaka. She talks about this moment. She talks about waiting. She talks about, and she's been able to infuse her own experience into her painting. And so it goes with all of them. There's also the question of background, culture. For instance, there's Moses Bamba. He's a northern young man, and he's been able to infuse the northern culture. He talks about Durbar. He talks about Argungu Festival. All of these things shaping his background as a child, as a young man growing up, and then he comes on to infuse it into his work of art. So you come, what you see is someone presenting identity without a face, and yet identity that resonates with every man, every woman. So if you go to his painting, you look at it and you readily see the different elements, and he uses mixed media in his work as well. So at the end of the day, you engage with an experience that leaves you in a state of wonder and curiosity.
By nurturing talent and supporting innovative practice, these galleries continue to shape the future of African art and encourage meaningful cultural dialogue.